Who's doing the class? Wow, that's cool. Just go and join, man. Just join in. Hey, peace. Brother YG here. Winner Circle Podcast. I'm with Demetrius Angelo, founder of the Urban Action Showcase Expo, as well as Warrington Hudlin, Museum of Moving Image. Former head of Museum of Moving Image, as well as the martial arts community on Facebook. So we're here at
Boomerang. An old friend and supporter of this brother here.
Right.
Pioneer.
House party.
Yeah, I'm old. In other words, I'm old. I've been around.
Black Filmmaker Foundation. Okay. This is the start. You think if you want to think about standing, he's the ground, and then I'm a piece of glass.
Wow.
That's how that goes.
And this what happens when your true martial arts become humble. This humility is what you did. That was a martial art moment. That humility you just witnessed.
Wow, so you're a pillar in the community in martial arts and everything.
I've been doing it for a long time, brother. I started training in 1968.
1968, can you?
1968 when I started training. I started off in Okinawan Karate, and I switched over into jiu-jitsu. I've done Alan Lee's Kung Fu. I've done Capoeira. I've done with Moses Powell and L'il John Davis. But currently, I'm a Tai Chi man.
I think if you had it on a diagonal.
Wow. And who are some of your role models coming up
In
the martial arts?
My teachers.
Right? You can catch
L'il John Davis.
close.
I was a student in the 70s. He's number one on the East Coast. He beat everybody. And I didn't know it at the time, but I was so young and he was so young. I was a sparring partner. He would come to class and beat all the students, then go into tournaments and fight. He was the first person to do an ABC Wild World Sports. Right, with the Kung Fu, televised. Millions of people saw it.
Sorry.
I can tell you.
Demetrius, can you talk about your experiences in the martial arts as well as the community?
Sure. 1976. I started with Tang Soo Do, June Reed, Tang Soo Do, 1976. 79, I started something called Asian American Combat System, which was Okinawan Shunryu Kobayashi, small circle jiu-jitsu, larger than Mono Filipino, stick fighting, American freestyle, Chinese boxing, Western boxing. And then in 88, I trained with some of the folks from The Last Dragon, Beast from The Last Dragon, something called Wolf Fox.
Wow.
And then in
Last Dragon would time out.
Yeah, but he wasn't. But the person I'm talking about is in the film. You got Crunch, Beast, and Cyclone. Beast is Andre Brown, Andre Brown from Wolf Fox. Him and Sudan Dwayne Thomas. So they had something called Wolf Fox in those days. And a little anecdote. So y'all remember, well, your viewers, you remember something called the Uptown Comedy Club. Now the original Uptown Comedy Club was at the National Black Theater in Harlem before it went on TV with Monterio Ivy. So we used to, Sheon Dwayne and Iceman Andre Brown used to train in the daytime. We used to work out in the daytime in the theater, and at nighttime you had people like Robin Harris, Dougie Doug, Bill Bellamy. All those stars used to come through there. All right, so that's a little bit of an anecdote. Then in the 90s, I trained with something called Jukido Jiu-Jitsu, which was connected to the Sanukas system as well, and Viarnese Jiu-Jitsu, which is what we're here with today. With Professor V. And then, same time I was training traditional Wing Chun. With our grandmaster was William Chun, and my instructor was Dr. Gary Young. I took those skill sets and got into the entertainment and so forth. And my first big gig with HBO was gotten through Grandmaster Ron Van Cleef, who I met back in '88 when I used to do outreach at something called the Manhattan Bible Church up in 200 and something Street. It used to be him, Black Hawk San Carlos, Jerry, and a couple of the other guardian angels. They used to teach at this outreach. Tony Mayo, I used to train with them back then. So I took all this experience tried to take it into the film business, and then became a filmmaker in I guess like 99, became a filmmaker. And then I started working at HBO. And I saw that there was no space for the action community in the independent film festival realm.
Right.
Neither really when it came to content going into 2000s. So I decided, okay, let's make a change. So I started creating content and training actors how to fight for film and television. And then in 2012, I came up with the idea of the Urban Action Showcase, which I pitched to HBO. Like I said, I was there, they were my clients. And that's how I met Warrington back in like 2000, I think, at HBO, because Warrington was a consultant there and he had the Black Filmmaker Foundation. So whenever I would call him to do different projects, he would be there for me, and he didn't have to be. Because like I said, this man is producer of Boomerang with Eddie Murphy. He's producer of House Party, Kid and Play, Sheena Arnold, all these famous people that you see today. He gave them their start. He has something called the Black Filmmaker Foundation that gave Spike Lee his start. So these connections throughout life, you know, are pivotal, and it's good to make sure you always keep those bridges strong in life, and like you said, remain humble and respectful. But by the grace of God, we're on our 12th year, coming November the 9th at Regal Times Square. We have a new partnership with Regal, and we're celebrating 50 years of action cinema. So we got the Black Dragon 50th, Black Belt Jones 50th, Foxy Brown 50th, and with pop culture, we got Good Times 50th. So we'll have Bernadette Stannis, aka Thelma, Ralph Carter, aka Michael, and Jimmy J.J. Walker, aka JJ, be with us. We'll also celebrate the 45th anniversary of the Warriors. So people from New York come out and play. Brooklyn in the house, Coney Island, they'll be there. We got 5 of the Warriors. We got a Lizzie. We got Orphans. We got Punks. You know, they'll be in the house. We're kickstarting the Last Dragon 40th anniversary. I actually started the 30th, and I put out the Blu-ray in 2015 with Sony. So we're kickstarting the 40th. Being that my event is in November. So we've got obviously Tom Mack, The Last Dragon, the director Michael Schultz, the writer Louis Vanosta. We've got Eddie Arcadian, Christopher Murray, that's his real name. Mike Starr, which was Rock. We've got the girl that's like the Kiss on My Fist, Lisa Dalton. The Sukiyaki Hot Sake Sue guys, Michael Chen, Henry Yook. Of course, Grandmaster Ron Van Cleef will be there for the Black Dragon and the Last Dragon, which gave a lot of people their start. Master David Claudio, which played Cyclone. So Show Enough had 3 henchmen, Beast, Crunch, and Cyclone. So Cyclone will be there. And there's more coming in. 30th anniversary of The Crow. We have the little girl, she'll be there. 50th anniversary of 3 the Hard Way.
Fred the Hammer
Williamson, he'll be there. Who else we got?
Rest in peace to Jim Kelly and
of course, Jim Brown. Jim Brown,
Jim Brown.
Absolutely. It's Street Fighter 30th, Kung Fu Hustle 20th, The Matrix 25th, and Blade Trinity 30th, which gave Ryan Reynolds his start, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so it's very fitting for him to bring him back. That's another story for another time. But yeah, and this brother been here supporting us for a long
definitely.
time. You know, I think he might be a day 1, day 2-er.
Day 2-er, day 2. Through this brother, I was able to meet Fred the Hammer Williamson. That was my father's favorite actor growing up. Michael Jai White. I was able to meet Todd Mock, John the Dragon Wilson,
Yes, sir.
Michael Woods, a whole host of urban action stars that he showcases at the event and resonates with both fans and the community. So we're looking forward to this year's event at AMC Times Square on...
No. Regal Times Square.
Okay,
We got new partnership with Regal, newly renovated Regal Times Square, top floor, 6 theaters, including the RPX and 4DX theater. But Regal Times Square is directly across from the AMC. So 247 West 42nd Street. And of course, Warrington Hudlin will be with us as well. So we're excited, you know, about, you know, honoring these pillars of the industry and showing love to the new ones coming through, because that's what the platform is about.
Excellent. Thank you. Good times. See you there, JJ.